Hi guys, I just wanted to share the project that I've been working on for the past couple of weeks with you. I call it PicoMol. It's a miniature molecular visualization and bioinformatics suite built using Python with a GUI provided by the Python Qt5 framework and molecular visualization offered by ngl.js. It currently has sequence analysis tools for proteins and nucleic acids provided by the BioPython libraries, and it has remote blast as per the NCBI. So it's currently a Git repository. Most of the features except for the visualization are on the next release branch, mainly because they're not quite ready and I want to have a proper suite of bioinformatics for the next release as opposed to just, bits and bobs. I want to kind of have a more of a finished product. So you run it simply by running Python PicoMol.py. It's not currently headless. It runs with debug options at the moment. That's just for me. So I can see if something goes wrong. Anyway, so when it opens up, first time you run it, you'll get a welcome screen, but this is the standard interface. So what you can do is you can fetch or open a local PDB file. I'll fetch 4HHB just because that's there to fetch. And it loads the structure there. What you can do after you've loaded the structure, you can set it to auto rotate, you can change representations, change the coloring scheme, change the background even. I can change it to a horrendous shade of green. And that's beautiful. That's publication quality image there. Obviously I'm joking, but with regards to the viewer, visualization options, I plan on adding a lot more in the future. I know this isn't particularly extensive. It's more of a proof of concept, but it works. So moving on to bioinformatics, the only thing I've got working at the moment is the sequence analysis. So what I can do is I can load from the structure which is in the 3D viewer, I can load the sequence and I can analyze that sequence. And what it does is it gives me basic properties of the protein, gives it me the amino acid composition with percentage and number, charges at pHs, and a prediction of the secondary structure. Nothing fancy like AlphaFold, it's just using BioPython. So it's all open source and free. What I can also do is I can load, pulling one from my clipboard here, nucleic acids. Now this can be RNA or DNA. It's going to analyze the sequence. It automatically parses FASTA files, so it gets rid of the tag at the top and just converts the sequence into plain text. Gives you the length, the weight, GC content, and nucleotide composition. It gives you the complement sequences and full frame translation. These are all tools in the BioPython libraries, which I have adapted to fit the PyQt5 UI to incorporate it with the 3D viewer and give you a one-stop shop for basic bioinformatics. As well as this, I've got BLAST. So this contains all the main types of BLAST you find on the NCBI with all the options available, including advanced algorithm parameters. So what I am going to do is I'm going to show you an example of, we'll do BLASTx. So we've got this domain here. You can pick your genetic code, etc. Give it a title. I'll give it a title of test. And we'll use the clustered database there. And I'll blast it with just the defaults. And the reason I chose clustered is because the NCBI is changing their default BLAST database to the clustered database for BLASTp and BLASTx next month. So while that's running, here are the basic preferences at the moment. You can change your visualization, you can toggle the welcome dialog, how many max files appear in the recent files, which is up in file. And the interface, you can change your theme. So I've got a light theme, a dark theme. Dark theme's a little bit broken at the moment. It's not amazing. It doesn't work really well with the fonts. I need to fix that. And a blue and a green theme. My favorite is the green theme. But I think the blue theme looks quite nice. It's very Windows XP-esque. So I will wait for that blast to run, and I'll show you the results. So time has passed, the blast has blasted, and what it comes out in a nice enhanced text format. Ignore some of the boxes, it's because my Linux machine that I'm using to develop this on doesn't have full Unicode support with certain fonts. So what happens is the blast output gets pulled from the NCBI, and you get a lovely table with your hits. And underneath you get the top 10 in a more advanced format if you need that. As well as this, it gives you job title, query. You can use a session or sequence. I just use sequence because it was easy. It was in my clipboard. And it gives you a request ID. So if I take this, and I go to blast, go to my recent results. It's not my recent results, but such is life. I can look at the blast job, and what it does is it pulls up the blast page if you need that graphic summary, those alignments, the taxonomy, stuff that I haven't integrated into this program yet, or stuff that I won't integrate into this program because it's not the point of this program. And it pulls the entire thing. Ignore my IP address warning. This blasting has taken a lot of testing. So that's the blast. It works quite well. You can save your results. So I'll say I save these in this text file here. Okay, so it gives it here. It gives you the blast results. It gives you the date and the time that you've done it. I'll just go to a random tab. Go into there, and I'll just list my directory. So there, it's under blast results. Right, I thought it was. And I'm just opening this up in Vim because that's my text editor of choice. I need to fix my config, but it gives you the entire hit. There's an easy to use text file. And you can save that, you can do what you want with it. Blast is obviously fully open source, and NCBI BLAST is also fully open source. So all of this is free to use. My program is licensed under the GPL, so you can fork it if you like. I'd rather you didn't fork it, and I'd rather you helped me if you want to. If you want to put a pull request with a feature, feel free to do it. Here's the about screen, gives you the basic information about everything. It's got the repository. I'm under the GNU GPL. I've got citations for NGL.js, BLAST, and the PDB format, so everything's fully cited. I'm really excited about this project. I think that it's gonna be good. Once I get stuff fully figured out, I've integrated all my features, etc. Another feature, you can save a screenshot there, and you can open that up, and that's your screenshot of basically what's in this box here. So yeah, if you want to contribute, feel free. I'd love some feedback on what's going on at the moment. I mean, if you want to download the development branch, it's under next features, and try it out. I'd love to see what you think of it. Everything's cited, everything's proper, and it's just something that I've been doing over the summer. So I really hope you enjoy it, and I hope that people can find use with this project. Thank you very much.